Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This will be a review on the Halloween Kills Ultimate Michael Myers figure from Neca. And I got mine from madaboutHorror.co.uk. You know I would never lead you astray and always try to be as brutally honest as possible, so I have no problem telling you that you should go get your stuff from Mad About Horror. They are the best in the business. That's where I get all my horror stuff from now, and for the last couple of years. They're absolutely fantastic, and they ship worldwide as well, so if you're in America you can still get your stuff from Mad About Horror. They always include little cool, like Sam Hain 92 artwork cards and trading cards and cool stuff like that in the package. It's just really nice service and great presentation, and highly recommend them. So madaboutHorror.co.uk, go there to get your horror goodies. And thank you to them for getting this to me so fast and packaged up so nicely and all that good stuff. Amazing communication. Right, let's get into it. Been waiting a while to do this. Been really looking forward to getting my hands on him. The ultimate Michael Myers from Halloween Kills by Neca. They very, very rarely let me down when it comes to their stuff, man. Neca really bring it. So let's see how good this figure is. Drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. Okay, so the figure comes with some cool accessories. You have a skull mask, which he's holding in a scene in the movie, and he can grip that from what I've seen in other people's reviews. And this opens up at the back as well, so maybe you could fit that over something like one of your spare heads that you have lying around from another figure that maybe that might work. It's just for holding really, but there's always a way. And here is a spare Michael Myers head. Now the only real difference I can see, and I've seen so many other people mention this as well because they are so similar, I'm not exactly sure what the main difference is, but the eyes in this one seem to be slightly harder to see. That's all I can really notice. But it is cool that you have a spare one, because you could experiment with these. Maybe if you want to do some blood work on the spare one and make it look like the end of the movie, then that might be something I'll do with this in the future. And I'll show you how that turned out. And then you get the broken light. The blood effect on there looks really good. And we have a clean knife and a bloody knife. I'm really impressed with this, it looks really good. Now I'm not going to spend too long scrutinizing all the details of the weapons, because so many videos have been put out already, folks, but I'm sure you've seen this figure by now, but I'm just going to give you my take on it. And let's see these hands. These are really nicely sculpted and painted. Excellent work on that. And the other one, again, very well done. And the ones that are on him at the moment, you've just got the one right hand, and that's just a gripping hand. But you do get these three of the damaged hand, and you get the Halligan tool as well, which he's holding. But a nice array of accessories. Oh, and the baseball bat, of course. Tommy's bat. Yep, that's nicely done. Box is really nice. You get some awesome pictures of the figure on the back. And amazing artwork on the side and front. You couldn't ask for a better front cover than that. It's still one of the coolest film posters I've ever seen. Top 10, surely. Alright, so I just want to have a look at Mr. Michael Myers here from Halloween Kills in the center, amongst his other brothers from Neca. You got the retro cloth Halloween 2 Michael Myers on the end, with the very much kind of navy blue coveralls. Now he is taller because he's a retro cloth figure, they're slightly different scale. And then you've got the ultimate version of Michael Myers from Halloween 2 there, with slightly more green look to the coveralls. Do prefer the head sculpt on the retro cloth for sure. Beautiful sculpt on that. And you got the Bloody Tears version as well. I think that's actually getting mixed up now. Is that the one for him? No, it's smaller. I think that's meant for you. That's for you. Yes, the spare head right there with the Blood Tears. But he also comes with a Blood Tears head. That's when I turned a was it Ben Tramer head sculpt into a 78. That's on the channel. That turned out really nice. There it is. Got the knitting needle hole as well. 78 mask. And then we have the Halloween Kills, the new edition. And I'm really liking the detail on his coveralls. Going to get a nice close-up look at that in a moment. Really impressed so far. And then my modified 2018. I did repaint all the heads in the end, and did it a good few years ago, and would definitely have done a better job now. I might go back and correct things and make it look better. He does have a Shadow Fergo real metal knife as well, which is a beautiful addition. It's very, very sharp. Basically a real shrunk down kitchen knife. That's how Shadow Fergo does it. And yeah, the 2018 figure was great. And then you got an old figure from Neca, which is the Rob Zombie Michael Myers. Now, the thing I love about this, it's going back. This came out when the movie came out, I think, like 2007, something like that. And it's great. It still holds up. It's such a great sculpt on the coveralls. I've reviewed it recently on the channel, so you can check out a more detailed video. But I liked the way it had a seamless look where the leg attaches onto the body. It was just seamless. It sacrifices posability, but for coveralls and Michael Myers, I prefer this. And I doubt they'll do it, but I think it would be great to keep the articulation and all the points of articulation you have in these newer Michael Myers figures, but when it comes to where the leg attaches to the body, and I know a lot of people are not a massive fan of that kind of underwear nappy look. I would definitely think that's something that would just look beautiful, having all the articulation at the top half of the body, but when it comes to that bit right there where the leg joints on, just maybe keep that seamless. Keep the ankle articulation that you have on these new ones, because it would help just make sure he stands up. But I would gladly sacrifice the leg articulation in favor of just having a more kind of seamless look. But I ain't complaining. I'm saying, you know, it's just, there is an example. Someone who I know who doesn't collect figures or see them very often came in the room once, and it was the 2018. And the first thing they said when they walked up, they said, "Why does it look like he's wearing underwear?" And they kind of made the joke about it looks like Superman with his underwear over the top of the suit and all that stuff. And I just thought, well, if they came in and just went straight to that visually, instead of concentrating on the awesome masks and all that, their eye just went to it, and straight away they asked why it looks like that. And I said, well, it's just for articulation, so you can move the legs and stuff. But it just made the point for me that visually it might just be something to rethink, but I doubt it's going to happen, because then you can't please everyone. You know, if they do make that change and go back to a more seamless look, then you have the whole crowd coming at them saying, you know, I want to be able to pose the legs and have him walking and sitting down and all that kind of stuff. But that's just my 2 cents on that. But they look amazing seeing them all together like this. I think Neca do incredible work. I really do. I just recently reviewed their Kessler Wolf from American Werewolf in London. One of the best figures they've ever made. One of my favourite figures, full stop, in my collection. And phew, so much stuff. So much. It's ridiculous. I've got about 7 Pennywise figures. There's one of them over there. He's just on the shelf. That's from It Chapter 2. That's a really, really good one. But yeah, they look fantastic together. Just give you a little look at my custom, 78 version. It is the Ultimate Halloween 2, but with the Ben Tramer head sculpt converted into a 78. So I resculpted all the hair and painted it and reshaped the eyes with a Dremel and all that good stuff. But there's the 78 version. I mean, I would love it if Neca eventually did a Ultimate 78. It would just be amazing to get that. But in the meantime, I got this, and I will have to get the new, I think it's a 2-pack from Halloween 2, like ultimate versions of Loomis and Myers together. So I'll have to try and get that. This is the retro cloth Loomis that goes with this guy. They're separate, but they belong together. But the ultimate, the retro cloth Loomis here is so good. An amazing head sculpt. It's amazing. Really, really fantastic. But you can keep, if you keep them a distance apart, you can kind of get away with it. But yeah, man, that's kind of what a 78 Neca would look like if we ever get that. I hope so. And this Laurie Strode, this came in a double pack with that Loomis that I just showed you, the retro cloth figures, and she's so good. The head sculpt's fantastic. Really, really love this one. That's really, really good likeness. Love this figure. But a 78 version of this, one day, man, you never know. I hope so. But just some really good stuff from Neca when it comes to Michael Myers. They're trying the best to make everyone happy. It's just that 78, the elusive 78. But man, that looks pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Damn. And gotta mention this 2018 version of Laurie as well. The ultimate figure. Really, really good head sculpts. You get two of them. One with the glasses, one without. And just excellent articulation. And yeah, check out the review on the channel. They've all got their own individual reviews. So check those out. Right, let's get back to business. Sorry guys, I get into it. I get excited. I'm just really happy to have this one and thought it'd be interesting to see him amongst all these other options as well. Alright, let's get back to business. I'll just take a look at the two different suits slash body side by side. So Halloween Kills on the left, 2018 on the right. A lot of the wrinkles are the same, like that kind of fork looking wrinkle right there. That is also on this one from 2018. And a lot of these wrinkles are the same, but we do have a hell of a lot more damage, bullet wounds, stab wounds, burns, wet look, and all that. Oh man, that's just gnarly on the arm there. And big stab slash there as well. I think that's when Allison slashed him in the little stairway to the basement. But yeah, very, very impressed with it. It's got a hell of a side profile. Look how crispy that looks. It's a fantastic piece. Very, very nicely weathered and painted. Great proportions. And the 2018 version looks a little bit slightly wider in the waist. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's probably just a visual thing. I mean, see that big... Maybe they've rethought the kind of middle section here, because there's like a big line there that is not on this one. So maybe they just brought that in just a pinch and just tweaked the midsection. Yeah. It does look a tiny bit more slender. I don't know. There is a difference. I'm seeing a difference. I love them both. And I love the damage they've done to this one. It's a really, really cool piece. Love the side profile. An excellent job. And that Halligan tool, the paint job on that's really good. It's a very convincing, you know, it looks metal. The way it's catching the light there at the top as well. Really, really nice. Alright, now here is Myers in a diorama, which really sets off the piece. And that is made by Mr. Glenn Page of Cult Creations. Get in touch with Glenn. Get yourself a diorama. But I got him with the same head sculpt on, but now he's holding the bloody knife and the bloody skull mask. Kind of hidden in the shadows there, but you can see the blood. And that hand, the bandage hand, the damaged one, holds onto that mask really, really well. Just love this angle on this head sculpt though, the burnt side. And it's very, very good, and even the kind of yellowish kind of melted sections. Really, really well done. Love the damage on the shoulder too. That looks pretty cool. You could have him holding out the mask, like kind of taunting you with it. This
this is a nice little pose here, just looking at the mask and holding the knife up. It just looks pretty alive. Really, really good looking piece though, a lot of fun. I just changed the angle because I like this one. I like how wet the blood looks on the skull mask. Really good job with that. And with the lighting set up here, you got a nice detailed look at those wrinkles in the mask. They're all there. They're very well done. Yeah, really good job on this, and you even got the little silver shamrock. Nice little detail there. But meanwhile, Ash is going to take on Myers. I'm going to take some pictures, put them on the gram. Make sure you check me out on there. But that's a great figure over there, man. That's a really good Ash figure from the TV series. Excellent sculpt. Amazing. Alright, and here he is holding the broken light weapon that he uses on Sandra. That was a very harsh kill. She was a nice lady. She deserved better. I mean, that was... Ooh, it was a slow one too, because she had to watch her partner. What was his name? Phil? I don't know. I think so. But that was a harsh one. I mean, it was as Halloween movies go, it was a good kill, but you do feel for them. Those two in particular. Some nice folks. They went out harshly. But yeah, Neca did a really good job. It's nice and bloody. And I'm glad they included it as a weapon. Really scary looking piece, man. It really is. Look at that. I mean, they nailed the form. You know, the shape of him, everything, just the waistline, the shoulders, everything about this looks really accurate to me. And now just got him posed, holding the baseball bat. It's giving it a little swing. I had to bring it down on him. And he holds onto that really well too. I mean, this one right hand that you get just holds on to everything, basically. So, a really nice weathering and paintwork on the hand. You can see all the wrinkles, the bone, even hairs, I guess. Amazing detail on this piece. It really is one of the very best Michael Myers figures Neca have ever made. I genuinely think that's the case here. Definitely one of the very top ones they've done so far. Very accurate. And I have switched the head. Can't remember if I've mentioned that, but this is the other head sculpt. So, I had to switch them around for you so you can see, but very, very similar. I think I prefer this one though, with the slightly harder to see eyes, even though I have the light coming from above, so you're not going to see them anyway because they're embedded into the mask. But pretty cool. Really do like it though. It's a great piece. Let's put the mask there as well. Get the pumpkin. Put that there. And then grumpy old man Myers on his porch, waving the baseball bat at the kids on Halloween.
Get the hell off my property. Told you. Every year. Don't bring that shit around here. I put the chrome to the dome. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That's pretty simple, but I just thought that looked really nice. I wanted to just capture that for you. I love the sculpt. The hair too. The colouring. Pretty much love everything about this one. I just really like this angle too. Seeing the burnt side, proportions, just holding the bat. Such a nice looking piece. Oh folks, now we get a look at the piece on a rotating base, and it looks absolutely stunning. just check out the amazing sculpt, amazing wrinkling and battle damage on the coveralls. Burnt side there, the hair all crispy. I love the burnt side of the mask. And that arm all burnt up as well and cut and ripped. And I'm going to display him holding onto the Halligan tool because it's such a recognizable weapon from Halloween Kills. Absolutely stunning piece. Looks incredible. Love the proportions as well. It's perfect to James Dew Courtney. Very accurate. I'm going to turn that brightness down even more. Really looking real spooky. So folks, it's a lovely little scene here that I got with the box in the background and the rotating base doing the turn action, which is always pretty, especially with a wonderful figure like this. You get to appreciate it from all the different angles. And I'm going to wrap up the review for you. I give this a solid 10 out of 10. It's a really good piece, and I think a big improvement over the 2018 figure, which is already great. So this one, absolutely fantastic. A classic figure. I mean, just look at it as it comes around. That is just pure Michael Myers from Halloween Kills. They really nailed it. I'm very happy to have it. Very happy again with the amazing service from Mad About Horror. So go check out madabouthorror.co.uk. Can't praise them enough. Just like Neca themselves, they're just excellent at what they do. So full praise from me. Definitely get this piece if you haven't got it already. And I'll see you on the next one. Got Hot Toys Pennywise inbound. I've got plenty to say about it, so it's going to be an interesting review. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon next to the subscription button, that way you'll get email notifications every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, DKnight333, and if you want to support the channel, which we would greatly appreciate, it really helps me keep up to date with the reviews and just keep the channel running. You can become a Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and I'll stick your name at the end of every video, just like the credits of a movie. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. I'll see you real soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.